Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is Jehovah. Welcome to War of Rights. Not a lot of times for introduction. These boys are on the move. It's Sunday. We're hanging out with the Army of Northern Virginia. And speaking of, here's part of it right here. Cobb's. They're moving out. We got some more Yankees on the move right here. This is the 10th Alabama. Colonel Killer, that's who invited us to the stream today. So thank you, Colonel, and everybody in the event today for allowing us to be here. First battle was a doozy. This Union Army really showing some smarts and was able to beat Hood's division at Nicodemus Hill. Now we've got another strong Union aggressive attack early. This is 9th Corps crossing the road, so the Union looks like they're pushing all their weight to the right side of the field. Always a good way to attack this position. This is the Dunker Church battlefield. You can see the Union just absolutely streaming across. I love the aggressive play. I can't say it enough. 10th Alabama trying to get it mixed up early on. Colonel Killer bouncing left and right across. We've got Confederates on the hill early as well. They're not playing shy. 7th Virginia in here.
Yep.
A couple palm sharpshooters as well.
Everybody run.
And they're falling back now because they see the whole Union Army coming this way. 10th Alabama and the 9th Corps.
Assassination with a man-ass.
Taking the hill where the Maryland Monument stands today. Oh, and a heavy fire coming from the Confederates. This was kind of a trap for the Union. And they've fallen into a hornet's nest. They're probably going to have to get out of here, and they are. They're falling back to the bottom of the hill. And this will provide them good cover from the Confederates as of now, but it looks like we do have some action down here as well. So they do have some cover on that hill from that Confederate position in the far distance. But they are pulling back now. They're moving off. And you see a lot of Confederates on that side of the field as well. Let's go catch up with the defenders of this map. You can see they called this the nipple. That's 1st Delaware is going to be in this position right now. And they're not super big, so it's a dangerous spot for those guys. You can see we're pushing guns. Oh, they're pushing guns all the way to the right here. Right now facing into the woods.
Let's move this kid quick.
But the Confederates really holding this left side. They got a lot of men over here. And the Union is attacking this way, so 18th Georgia holding this extreme left side.
I can't see anyone.
Shoot the bush. They're in the bush.
Huh?
He's right about that. Shoot them in the bush. And this is Cobb's, boys. Oh, a heavy fire coming from the 18th Georgia. And there are a lot fewer of Cobb's than there just were. And they're pulling back. I think that's French. I don't understand the language, but I understand body language. Alright, so the Confederates still able to hold this position. The Union now coming in force to the nipple. We'll go with them. You know who it is. Colonel Killer and the 10th Alabama. Coming in with the bayonet. Oh, and my God, look at all the Confederates. 6th Louisiana pouring out of the West Woods. Oh, man, this is historical. And the Union, now the aggressor becoming the prey. But they're still pushing. I love the tenacity of these boys. Look at them. Driving straight into the jaws of death. And the Union doing a hell of a job here. Oh, artillery blast straight up. Who knows how many team kills that was. And as the Confederates start to hold the position, we got more Union coming into this spot.
Retreat, stay on.
Yeah, fuck them up. Hey, no.
You heard them, that's an order. Fuck them up. Pennsylvania Army. They've done it. They've secured the nipple here, but this will not take the point of contention. It's a spot that everybody loves. Lots of cover from all angles, but is not going to secure the point. And we do have Confederates on their flank down here. That's your 7th Virginia. Playing it smart. I love this kind of play. 2nd Lieutenant Wolf looks like he's learning the boys. Oh, a large volley coming from the Maryland Hill. And You see it. Hit and run tactics by the 9th Corps, and it's effective. They're getting up there and putting a lot of heat on the enemy and then getting back down into cover. But they're not doing a lot to help their boys up here on the nipple, and they're fading. Pennsylvania Army under a lot of fire, and you see flagmen just dying by the second. Oh my God, they can't even get the flag picked up. You got to get it out of there, both of them. And there they go. The position is broken down. 10th Alabama. Colonel Killer going to try to get his men back to safety if he can. You see he's the last to leave. He still ain't gone. Colonel looking for a duel. He wants to come out here and fuck with me. I got this here pistol. Well, his men fell back, got reinforcements, and here they come back. And Colonel Killer never left. I love that. Oh, but here's the Confederates. They're going to take the position. They don't need you to leave it. First Delaware coming up and trying to hit them while they had few men, but they're already reinforced, and Killer doing it with the pistol. Oh, trying to get his sword out. Got killed. And we got people killing team members and everything else. They're able to hold the position, so 10th Alabama able to do it right now. But the point of contention is ticking away only through decay at this point. Union not really close enough to do much, and the Confederates have wrapped around the Union left here, trying to get an angle on that hill where the Maryland monument stands. 1st Virginia. Always trying to work the flank. You gotta love that.
Oh God. It goes right in my balls.
And it does take away some of the protection of that hill, although you see from this side, they're able to get the hit and run tactics used on them as well. So that hill working very well for the 9th Corps. Wow, look at the brutality of the 9th Corps on the 1st Virginia there. So this is a great little pocket here, used in real life as well. Greene's men came across this field in real life, and these hills helped them get close enough to the Confederate lines to make a lot of the same kind of hay. All right, 9th Corps moving out toward the nipple. As you can see, it's contested once again. Another Confederate movement.
Oh, another wave coming. Here they
Hoods, 6th Alabama.
Retreat.
And you see him, Lieutenant Cloud got a last shot off, but the Palms trying to get out of there now. And 9th Corps coming up the hill, but they're not going toward the point of contention at all. Again, these guys know what they're doing. I'm not questioning them. I'm just curious about it myself, making note. So they're at the nipple, and it is close. This is kind of the strategy they used before. Although last time they were able to get that point, that blue bar, almost all the way around before they got the Confederates to breaking.
Pick up that flag, goddammit.
Yeah, who belongs to that
Somebody
flag?
get the flag. Doesn't matter, just pick it up.
28th.
72nd.
72nd. Shit, that's our fucking flag.
I got that shit.
Pick this one up in the field.
It's grand, so.
Right there.
And you can see the Union taking punishment in this position. Flagman going down every few seconds.
Fucking hell. Flag up. We should probably
Oh, artillery coming in as well.
pull it back.
And you see the Confederates pretty smart here. They were able to get that gun out of there. So it's really not in danger from these troops if they take the nipple, but they're able to shoot into this position. And it's very effective for artillery. I haven't been able to see the Union hold this, even though they've had superior men here. They don't seem to want to stay because the Confederate artillery is making it hell for them, quite literally. And I think that gun's right in here, right? Yeah, so good job by these gunners. Really heads up, the Hoods boys, 1st North Carolina.
The whole unit's gone.
Even shoot.
And they know they cleared that position themselves.
Alright, this is good here. The 12 inches right beside it.
So well done. And And the Confederates still hold the position, so we'll see how the Union want to attack this. You can see it is fading away from them, and the Union seem to be pouring into the pocket here.
Ready?
I died. Spawned and got plaqued.
But it appears the Confederates moving back.
Got,
Thought they're creeping that way, but they're just here issuing pot shots at the moment, and you see we have more movement across
If you're
the
getting
field.
shot, move left.
I believe you can't move left if you get shot because you're dead.
left, yeah.
I'm just saying, if you see your friend get shot, then you're just gonna just stand there and
I
do
know,
nothing.
you're a genius.
I know, you're a genius. Oh, shit. Well, the Confederates in a good position, but the Union somewhat protected instead of that poor bastard. He's dead. Sorry, man. Oh, didn't even catch your name. What was your name? Yeah. Sorry, pal. I didn't catch your name. All right, here comes 10th Alabama.
So quick on Connor.
Colonel Killer moving them over, and you hear it. The Union's engaged. The Confederates doing a great job here. The attacking army has more tickets. So the fact that they've lost morale first means the Confederates are killing an awful lot of Yankees. 31 minutes left in the match. And Colonel Killer's had enough of this flanking. He's decided he's going to do a little flanking of his own.
One of those flags is mine, lads.
Fix this line. They done.
And we'll see if the Confederates even know that it's coming. They don't appear to be looking this way at all. And the Union's here. All right, they saw him. Fire coming in. I didn't see a lot of Confederates drop, but this was a damn fine movement here. And you can see they're not alone. Pennsylvania Army coming with them.
Westbound.
The Union working together as a unit. That was a beautiful little movement there. Great job, guys.
Quick Connor, lads. Break reload. Quick Connor.
And Pennsylvania Army still on the move. They're going to push this left flank. Getting away from that artillery. It's smart. And the Confederates have fallen back to the fence line. No, Hood's guys still falling back even farther. Let's see. We got them in the woods. Here we go. There's the defensive line I was looking for. 1st Virginia. Captain Zulu on the fence. He's got a lot of blue bellies pointing this way. How long are these Confederates going to stay, and will the Confederates come out of the woods in time to help? Zulu's men right now in a very dangerous position.
Hello, Ogle. I saw you die.
Heavy flank coming. And Colonel Killer not wasting any time, getting his men across the road onto the snake rail fence. We got Confederates in the woods. He's going to be getting hit on the side as well. Will the men get here in time? You see him on the fence line here. And that's your 6th Alabama, so the 6th facing off. But the snake rail fence will give a lot of protection. And the Confederates were set up to absorb and ambush the Union. We'll see if it's effective.
John Connor, he has a red hat on.
Yeah, follow John Connor. Come on.
They're still moving.
On left.
There's Captain Connor, Pennsylvania Army. But he's got men on his left side. Does he know that they're even there? He doesn't appear to know that they are here. Look at this. Silent but deadly. They know about him now. Red 66. Look at that. Good job, dude. Yeah, I agree with you, Captain. We'll see how it turns out for them. So the Union finally recognizing there are Confederates back here, and they are acting accordingly. And they're going to wait for these Confederates to come through the woods. If they're heading this way. It looks like Louisiana's Alabama's gotten word to them to fall back.
Uses his God voice.
Freezing.
All right, well, with 27 minutes left in the match, Confederates in complete control of the field. Union have made a couple good pushes, but they haven't really been able to hold much.
Check.
And the 1st Virginia's moved back toward the point of contention.
Check.
Check.
And they'll just work the center of the field here. You see the captain's with his head over the field. That's who they're shooting at.
We can do it.
Hello, Sergeant. Is your unit doing alright?
Hold, boys. Hold it.
And the Union. Pushing all the way into the woods. Look at these crazy bastards. Again, historically accurate. The Union did push into the West Woods. I don't know if they got it this far, though. They got pushed back pretty heavily. And right now, the 6th Alabama trying to recreate history and push these Yankees out of the woods. Colonel Killer doing it with the pistol. And they definitely outrank the 6th Alabama for now. Oh, and they're going to continue to push. Here we go. We're with the 10th Alabama. And the 6th still trying to move out, still trying to get away.
Don't die out of bounds. Don't die out of bounds.
But you can see
Die out of bounds, I'll haunt you.
10th Alabama doing their job now, trying to get safely back in bounds and in cover. This is a large part of the Union force, and it's nowhere near the point of contention at the moment. Still 25 minutes left in this match. And the Confederates have got a boogeyman in the woods. You can see the Confederates also hiding behind the Dunker Church here. That's going to be your 1st Virginia. They pulled back from the fence line. Too much heat out in the middle. Too exposed. You can see we also have Confederates here. Into the nipple.
Mostly Union.
18th Georgia.
I don't think they'll south.
If you don't see anything, don't shoot.
So a pretty good defensive line here by the Confederates. They got all their bases covered. And the Palms skirmishers over here in the rocks. General buck naked. 30th Hawaii, is that what that says?
Don't let's stick
Nice.
it for too long. I feel like we're gonna get flanked.
Alright, well, I like this position too because they can see the Union coming if they're paying attention. And right now, the Union's still back at spawn with their guns. These boys trying to make a difference as well. You can see Cobb and 10th Alabama both with guns. And that's probably why your 1st Virginia is not at the house anymore. Or out in the in the lane. Alright, the Union's still pushing through the woods. And it doesn't look like Confederates are offering much resistance at this point. They're going to hit the point of contention from the back here.
No, come back.
And Cobb's moving in first.
Alright,
there you go. Both sides engaged. 24 minutes left in the match.
Rassemblez-vous les mecs, mettez-vous.
C'est quoi là, Doudou? Je crois que le mieux c'est de rester avec eux pour le moment.
Ouais, tout à fait.
Alright, here they go. So, moving down the road here. Looks like Colonel Killer ready to make a move on that point of contention.
We'll get P8.
Parzival!
Bayonets first.
Parzival!
Connor, you want us to independent fire?
And you see even more Union streaming across the field toward the middle.
Independent fire, you see something?
They've got them engaged.
Oh, they're moving across. Oh, wait, no.
Go.
Excuse me.
Over to the right.
Up and over to the right.
If we go to the right, we'll be
Those are friendlies.
Get low in that defilade. Don't stand up there.
And now the Union knocking at the door. 9th Corps.
Yeah, they're moving up behind the church.
First to move.
They're moving up behind the church. Hold fire, hold fire.
And they've got the 10th Alabama on their flank here, on their side, helping them out. In support, they would say.
Roman, shoot.
And the Confederates
Jesus
are the 1st
Christ.
Virginia behind the church.
Stop just looking around, shoot.
Going to take a lot of losses here if they don't respond quickly. And you can see the Confederates, a lot of them back at spawn, moving back toward the battlefield. So the Union really ready to take this point of contention away with 22 minutes left, and looks like they're going to do it fairly easily at this point. We do have a few guys out here, skirmishers. Got a flag laying in the field. Looks American to me. Not sure why the guys aren't picking up their own flag, trying to get reinforcements up here. Alright, and you see the blue line almost around. We do have Confederates coming up close, though, but they got a lot of Yankees to face before they can get back to this road. And you hear it. There it is. The counterattack. Both sides engaged. 11:53 on the new play clock. Frozen at 21 minutes in the game clock. Alright, and they're coming out of the woods. Here they are. The Confederates have arrived. And there's a lot of them. You see the Yankees going for the nipple as the Confederates start to pour out of the woods here. And this is going to, again, expose them to Confederate fire. Looked like a little canister there, and the Union really paying the price. This nipple is a death trap when you get that gun over there. That is a really heads-up move.
Skirmisher on the, he's a ramble on the fucking skirmisher. Percy, you're gonna get shot. Will, do not.
So right now, it looks like 9th Corps kind of sacrificing itself, putting themselves in a really tough position, but the Union in complete control of the point of contention at this moment. And here come the Confederates out of the woods. Hogg loves this position over here. It's Holcomb's Legion. Major Brooks going to bring his bin up. Hey, is that Morpheus? Nope, Morpheus. I thought it was Morphos. So a nice strong hit, and then fading away. So the hit and run in effect here on the Union left. It's not gonna be helpful. But right now, it's also not a deterrent to the point of contention, or a threat, I should say. All right, and they want to deal with him, so they got him on their left side now, and they got to deal with this flank. And it's the 6th Louisiana or 6th Alabama. Sorry about that. And they keep. There they go. Union outnumbers them. Can they sweep them from the field?
Come here, Billy Hank.
Alabama versus Alabama. Brother versus brother. That's the Civil War for you. And this time, the 10th Alabama coming out on top. Cleared their flank. The flag bearer trying to run for his life.
Guys, what are you doing?
So the corporal getting it out of there, Odin. All right, you hear it. The Union taking losses. And the Confederates starting to take back the point of contention. You see that blue line starting to fade away. A lot of Confederates here. 18th Georgia. But the Union still outnumbering and forcing them back.
Nice work.
And they're taking back the point of contention. So a great move by the Union there. And the rest of Hoods is going to have to come in if they're going to have any chance. That's 1st Virginia. Will they be on the move or will they hold back? 8:57 left on the game clock. Or, sorry, the play clock here. We got to figure out names for these. Agreed. Jack Stone says now the CSA must come behind the Union. A face-off is expensive for them. It's true.
One flag down, guys.
Confederates do have more tickets, typically, and Union taking losses. Here they come. Confederates over the fence. 1st Delaware.
Get the flag on me.
We're coming, I guess.
And 18th Georgia here as well.
Hey, go back to point.
And they're up close and personal, but they don't want to hop that fence. You hear the guys telling them, come back to point. They just want to reset the clock. They're not trying to kill all the Yankees or get killed themselves. You can see guys still streaming over the fence, though. 1st Virginia. They got death on their mind, and Zulu doing it with the pistol. And now the Union's starting to outnumber, and Zulu's going to try to get out of here with his skin. Oh, almost made it back to the line, shot dead. But here come the 6th Alabama. And now both sides taking losses, and the Union in a lot of trouble. And they're going to have to flee. 7 minutes and 23 seconds left on the counter clock. I think that's the right word for it. So the Union's still back here in this pocket, but you can see the Confederates just absolutely taking that Union, or that point of contention back.
Let's go. Let's get to the
in mass. Look at all the men they've supplied here to this fence. And they have pushed the Union completely off the field, so well done by the Confederates. Looks like they're going to reset this counter clock, and we'll go back to normal game time.
Run Rainbow, run Rainbow, run Rainbow. Run
Yeah,
Rainbow.
kill this hard fine. Are we supposed to fall back, Lubo?
What, please?
And there it is. Both sides now taking losses. 21 minutes left in the match. And just when you thought the Confederates were down, they're not out. An aggressive attack by the Union so far, but again, another strong defense by the Confederates. We'll see what the Union decides to do this time.
Guys, there are some rebels to our north. We can go offside.
A couple went up to the right as well.
There's a 2 or 3.
Trying to flank, we can fuck them up.
Ok, la com, remettez-vous là. La com, vous mettez là, messieurs, à gauche, tout à gauche.
Counter, boys.
Herc's left, up the hill. Herc's left.
Over here.
You can see a little bit of confusion here in the Union camp.
Foreigner aussi là. Voilà. On reforme. Comme j'ai le drapeau, vas-y, prends la ligne là. En attendant.
Well, at least they're all grouped up, so if they do come as a mass, they're going to outnumber the Confederates, or at least because they are a little bit stretched out. As you can see across the battlefield. Oh, they do have... Okay, maybe the Rambo back here. Union, Pennsylvania Army over here on this side.
Yeah, with me, I was definitely like aimed at like.
And this part of the battle is probably going to be a lot of people just sitting around taking shots at each other, so we'll just enjoy some cinematics here for a second.
Rapidement. En joue, en face, sud-ouest.
Bien.
Fallback. Halte ici, messieurs. Forme à ma droite, rechargé.
Be about 4 seconds to take aim and fire.
I guess I can 4 false seconds.
Jump on the line.
Just about to take a drink. Take it!
Right down.
I'll just keep volleying with you.
Et vive l'empereur, guys. Baguette. Baguette is good.
Yeah, and another great point by Captain Stone, saying the Yankees don't have to just pour themselves into the point of contention and worry about that right now. It's a game of tickets.
Guys on the rough.
And that's what they're trying to do, trying to get up there and get some pot shots on the Confederates, who are more exposed than the Union.
I was with the French boys.
And if they can get them down to breaking, well, that's when you know they're going to try to take that point. And we can't doubt them. We just watched them do it in the first match, so these guys know what they're doing, and it's fun to watch.
Salut. Some fucking Rambo tried to
les gars.
Thanks for the 5 tickets, dumbass.
Allez les gars, même idée de manœuvre, allez pas de chat.
God damn.
Ah, le forme à ma droite.
I guess that's karma. I think this is racism.
Allez plus sur la gauche.
So we do have Confederates out in the rocks here. So the Union a bit exposed.
Yeah.
On the line, 9th Corps.
Get ready, boys.
Take aim, southwest.
Shoot that bastard.
Somebody kill that fucking Rambo already.
Get ready, boys.
No.
I did not see shit.
Shit.
I think I'm bleeding out.
I was told to fire at the
Southwest, push with killer.
Line is ready.
All right, that's no hit and run. They're going for it, so let's go with them.
Line. You see their smoke. Take aim.
This is your 10th Alabama. I don't have dramatic music. I gotta make it up by myself. And the Union in a great position here. Heads up play by Colonel Killer once again. Saw that force coming up and he decided to get his men out where he could do a little destruction to the enemy.
Nice shot on the flag.
Keep hitting him.
And seeing if he can keep cover here, because he's close to the point of contention. He doesn't want to turn his back on those pesky Confederates. They'll put their finger right in your butthole. You gotta watch them.
Yep, shift it right.
I see some Confederates in the woods there.
You can get a good shot through them.
Looks like he's got a Q-tip. They want to get some fire on this if they can as well. You can see Colonel Killer moving all the way up here. Throwing out a strong Union left on the Confederates.
Yeah, if it's too high, just take a crouch shot.
But now they're at a disadvantage here. Even though they got this fence line, the Confederates really just hidden behind all those trees and the brush. It's just so hard to see. So many things for bullets to get caught on. And the rest of the Union still here in the pocket.
So what would you like me to do?
Stay back at woo.
And we got more movement up here. Is that Pennsylvania Army? Yes, indeed it is. Where you find one, you'll find the other. These boys doing a great job. Captain Connor, Colonel Killer, doing an awesome job. So again, we're just kind of waiting for some dead space to fill. So let's look at some.
Go.
Well, so much for dead space. These guys are on the move. I like it.
Quiet, fellas.
And he's doing it quietly.
Bring your prunes.
Don't tell the enemy that we're coming.
Very quiet, man.
Hey, don't say that shit.
And they got the bayonet out as well.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, it's too quiet, then it gets not quiet. Up and over.
And you see the Union. They found him.
Let him up, boy.
Colonel Killer got his men into a great position. And the Confederates of the 6th Alabama, they're going to have to get out of here. They know they're outnumbered. And the Union throwing their weight around and securing the left side for themselves. So another great job.
Phantom, I'm down.
Ah, blue, no!
All right. So here comes Cobbs, also in the Army of Northern Virginia. Coming in to support their Alabama friends, and you see, oh, that blue line is streaming toward the Union. That means we got action at the point of contention. We'll go there now. And more of the 10th Alabama over here.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot into the house.
So you see how they do it. They're going to get this thing almost all the way full. They don't want to take the whole thing.
Back there. Careful.
But they want to get it almost all the way around so that when they get those Confederates to breaking, they take it really quick. This is a beautiful thing that I don't think a lot of people pay close attention to, but I love this heads-up play with the clock here. I think it's really, really smart if you can do it.
there's a line on the nickel now.
But it takes a lot of discipline to leave that point of contention
Two maybe.
once you almost have it there.
We got to get ready. They're stacking up behind that church right there.
Yeah, they're also on the nickel.
Yeah, man, I agreed. The Army of Northern Virginia really doing a great job here wearing Union blue today. Putting a lot of pressure on Hood's
You guys want to cast
guys.
this out all the way, or do you just want to turn it blue?
And if they do what I think they're going to do, they're going to wait till that blue line gets all the way up toward northwest on that compass, and then they're going to get out of this spot. Because I don't think they want to take the point before. Oh, looks they're getting out before even then. Well, here comes Captain Connor and the boys. And they've secured a lot of the point of contention now. But they want to kill these Confederates that are here. A couple First Virginia. They're dead now.
I got their officer.
All right, and they're close now. And we got Union. Man, they got past me. They pushed off into the woods. So aggressive. There's Cobbs. And you know who they got with them, 10th Alabama. These guys are not messing around. They want to take the tickets. And you can see the Confederates just running before the Union here, trying to get out of their way. And the 10th Alabama trying to find somebody to kill. Well, they found somebody.
Oh!
It's Holcomb's. And here's the countercharge. So much Union here. And if they can get them to breaking with this much blue in the box, they're going to take this thing easy.
Boys, find the stove. Find the stove.
18th Georgia trying to hang on. But they're having to fall back. An incredible blue wave here as Cobb's men come streaming in. Wow, a beautiful attack by the Union. They are just bullying these Confederates all over the field. But we do have a Confederate force out here near the point of contention, and that's your 7th Virginia. So the Cav trying to do their best to hang on. There's Koch's boys as well. And with the Union pushing off into the woods, they've completely abandoned the point of contention. But again, pay close attention to the fact that they have a lot of blue on that. And as soon as that the Confederates go breaking, they're going to storm that point of contention, and they'll be at least halfway there to victory, which is a really, really great way to attack a position, in my opinion. They've done it both times here.
Good job, boys. You guys doing all right?
And you can see just a brutal fire. They've come up to the nipple again. Let's see if that artillery wakes back up. The Pennsylvania Army here trying to keep their advantage.
Good.
Captain Connor. And the boys in complete control of this match so far today.
I think we have more men than we actually do. So. We went in the break.
There you go. The Union goes to breaking first. It's not what they want to see, but they're still in a great position, and they're moving across here, not waiting. 10th Alabama looking for the enemy because they know that they need to get them into breaking so they can take the point. They've completely pushed the Confederate Army away from the point of contention. And now all they have to do is get them to breaking so they can turn around, take the point, and win this match. And they're already halfway there, but they are losing the point slowly now. Less than 9 minutes left in the match. You can see the Confederate gun in the distance, completely abandoned at this point. Both of them, no danger to the Union right now. All they want to do is find Confederates and kill them so that they can go and get them to breaking. The Union now in breaking already. They don't want to get into a final push situation. And the Confederates are starting to group up, so it looks like, I don't know what's going to happen here. I was going to say the Union kind of exposed, but here they go again. They're turned around. They think they found the enemy. And they have, and you hear that breaking. Now it's time for the Union to go for the point of contention. And they're already, again, halfway to victory. A beautiful, beautiful way to attack a position. And here comes the Pennsylvania Army and the rest of the 10th. They are flooding back to the point of contention.
Yeah, boys, let's push southwest. Let's get a flying southwest.
These guys have really shown some muscle this weekend. I am really impressed, my dudes. This is This is something fantastic because Hood's division is no pushover. That is a great unit. But these guys are really showing how strategy will lead you to victory every single time. A beautiful win for the Union here. Wow. If you didn't like that, my friends, you don't have a pulse. Alright, well, it looks like they already stopped the server, so if you like that, hit that like button, consider subscribing. Until next time, my name is Jehovah, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.